Okay, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, and Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to the icon out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. Real quick video, basically going on these freedom fighters. And what I mean by freedom fighters, you know, you got these people that like to walk by a camp and say, or not even just walk by a camp, they like to do videos and say, we need to take up arms. We need to take up arms and go against the white man and this and that. Mm-hmm. Y'all just out here, talking. You know, y'all not doing anything about it and things like that. You know,
but yeah, they're the same ones that ain't doing nothing about it.
Right.
They basically talking too.
Right.
So they're basically hypocrites.
Right.
You don't see them going up on the White House doing anything. You don't see them out here taking Esau stuff.
Right.
You don't see that. People just all talk.
Right.
And then the last time at camp, I saw that diesel truck that passed by us. In the back, it was carrying some kind of construction vehicle. Now, the things that they got for construction is even things that I've never really seen that much before. Now, they have that much high technology for building things.
Well, they did back in the First World War.
Yeah.
Right. They had things like that now compared to weapons.
Right. Now,
those are even deadly.
Right. You talk about, you know, things that they... And not only just that, because we don't fear none of those things, but what through this... Get your scripture. You know, we just go and jump straight to the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
This is Psalms 24 and... Oh, what's it, 27?
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
All right, it's 27 and 14. Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage.
Right. That's what we doing. We waiting on the Lord. So if we being called cowards for the Lord's name's sake, for the Lord's sake, so be it. You know, y'all just cowards. Y'all just cowards. Meanwhile, we out there speaking. We stand on the corner, presenting our body as a living sacrifice. Yep. In season, out of season. In season being warm, out of season being cold. We've been out there in blizzards. We've been out there in extreme heat. Yep. You can say whatever it is. You can call us cowards or whatever else. You walk. But meanwhile, you walking by us. You know, talking about y'all. You know, y'all. What do they say? Y'all just talking. Y'all not doing anything about it. Meanwhile, you walk down the street and go to Chick-fil-A, or you go to whatever store you buying, spending the so-called white man's money. You know,
doing his food that he set up.
Right. Going to his jobs, you still paying rent. If you feel like that, get rid of everything and go live in the woods somewhere.
But you know what's funny? They said we're just talking, but believe it or not, us talking is actually doing more damage to Esau and his people.
Exactly.
Because they hate us right now.
Right.
The black freedom fighters, nobody pays them no mind. They talk about how they need to take up arms and all this other best, but what are they doing? Just all talk. They ain't out there taking them no arms.
No, they're not.
People don't even pay them no mind because they ain't shit.
Right.
They just literally all talk themselves. At least when we talk, we make people angry. People pretty much have a lot of things against us.
Yep.
Esau's even taking having offense towards us.
Yeah.
He ain't having offense towards you freedom fighters. Because he knows y'all ain't going to do nothing.
Right.
So, I'm going to actually get this one scripture real quick. This is Psalms 50:16, but it says, "But unto the wicked Yahweh saith," because you guys, when we bring out the other scripture that I read, y'all say y'all had no time for waiting on the Lord. So that makes y'all wicked. Because you saying you don't trust the Lord. You're saying that you rather take matters into your own hands and let it be in the Lord's. So that makes y'all wicked.
You be the main ones, you know, high and mighty until the police start rolling by.
Yep.
Be the main ones.
Scattered like roaches.
Yep.
But it says, "But unto the wicked Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?" Now, when you keep reading on, but I'm gonna go a little before that, because a lot of you, and for some reason, a lot of those guys that said that want to act like black freedom fighters, they're the first ones to call themselves Christians. I heard a few of them that was talking about do we need to take up arms. Yet they saying they believe in God or they follow the ways of God. I'm like, y'all ain't following the ways of God because y'all should know that y'all should not be carnal. But these guys, they just hypocrites. They claim you on to something that they're just falsely claiming. They had no right to claim that they're of a good citizen when they're not.
Right.
Now I'm not talking about just a good citizen of this society. I'm talking about trying to be a good citizen of the Lord. Because it's not happening with these people. But when you go further into it, it says that basically paraphrasing that. Actually, I'm gonna get it actually because it's right there. Because these guys just don't make any sense nowadays. And it says, "Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee." Because we ran into, I think, two guys that were black freedom fighters, and they said they believe in the Lord. They was the same ones that said they don't have time to wait on the Lord.
Right.
How does that work?
It doesn't.
How do you believe in someone but don't have the time to wait for them?
That's why y'all all messed up. You know? That's why y'all messed up, and then you wonder why. You wonder why we in this slavery because you in a mindset like that. You know? You say we're out talking. You know, we're just talking. Meanwhile, it's like you said, it's hurting Esau, and it's getting, and the word is getting out. It's getting to our people. You know, what we're doing is, first of all, it's not even us talking; it's the Lord talking. You know, first of all, but of course, you know, people like that are not smart. They're not spiritual. You know, and they have no sound mind. They don't know what they want. You know, they're just all over the place. We need to take up arms. We need to take up arms. Nigga, you can't even hold off 5 officers, five police officers, because they got that hand on that trigger, man. You can't even handle one. When one pulls up, a whole just block of niggas scatter.
Oh yeah, that was the up the gas station.
Up the street, that was where we used to live at. Up the street. A whole bunch of niggas, it's like probably 20, 30 of them.
And it was only one Edomite cop.
It didn't even have to be an Edomite. It was either Jake. You know, they like sending Jake over there.
Yeah, they do. But at one time I saw they said the Edomite over there, and they just
scattered. You send one officer over there, everybody just scatters. Right. So you saying go down to the courthouse, get a bunch of guns, get a bunch of your little peace shooters, because that's what they are compared to what Esau got.
And on top of that, what make them niggas at the gas station had guns on them.
Exactly.
You can guarantee they had guns.
They probably most likely did. Then they're not going to shoot a cop.
Nope. So what are you going to do when you go down to the courthouse and then all them cops show up? You going to just drop all your guns?
You niggas are really, really just stupid. And like I said, we in 2020, get ready to see a massive decline on the human mind, especially the mindset of these jakes out here, man. Mm-hmm. You know, this is Romans 12:12. It says, "Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation," right? And patience, you know, is hard to have. You know, continuing in instant prayer, and that's why to have that patience, you need to continue in prayer. You know, because if you don't continue in prayer, you ain't gonna have that patience. And you know, a lot of people, like for example, in the past, people have always marked a year about when the world was going to end, or things like that. Yeah, like I think it was 2000, and then it was 2010, then it was 2012.
Which is surprisingly, I didn't hear about this year either.
Right.
I didn't hear it this year.
Right. You know, it's because people know that what the hell y'all talking about. But then, you know, when they figured out that it wasn't in the 2000, or it wasn't in the 1900s, or it wasn't in 2010 or 2012, you know, it wasn't ending in 20 whenever else they say. Because now they're saying 2025.
We'll see.
You know. But then when people figure that out, that it's 2012 now. Oh no, it's 2000 now. Well, the world ain't in. They just give up.
Yep.
The world ain't in. It's 2012. Yep. They just give up.
Never hear from anybody who said it. They just disappear.
Right. If you see that, and that's why people are so messed up, because people are not spiritual.
Yep.
You know, people are not spiritual. It snowed yesterday, right?
Yep.
The second it snowed, traffic was everywhere
Yep.
because people are just stupid, man. They just programmed to do what they see. Like, oh, remember when we went to the grocery store the other day?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why that's probably why half that shit was empty.
Yeah, because they have a tendency, because the moment they hear snow, they go to the
Oh,
grocery store to stock up.
shit! The snow coming.
And so it won't even be a feat. They still won't even be a feat. And they still talk about going to the grocery store like, as if they're going to be snowed in. When was the last time anybody ever got snowed in?
What was that? Like probably like an inch, maybe not even that.
Not even that.
And everybody panicking. Is they closed down schools. Oh, it's no. Which I think that was probably a good call. But
I'm about to say the last time we ever got snowed inside, ever, when
that was a few years ago.
Shit, it was even longer than that. We was kids when that shit happened.
Yeah.
I was at least about 11 when that last time.
Probably.
We'd never been snowed in once since.
A snowflake. Everybody get afraid. That proves when this place shut down, y'all gonna be afraid, man.
It's gonna be worse.
Right. You so-called brave freedom fighters, y'all gonna be afraid, man. You know?
And you're the ones who don't even keep up on news. Cause they like what y'all was talking about yesterday.
Yeah, y'all niggas is
countries are getting pissed at America.
Yeah, y'all niggas is getting carnal as shit, man. You know? Y'all carnal as shit. I mean, y'all just literally just cannon fodder. You know?
They sound like cannon fodder.
These they fighting against other countries. What the hell you think they going to do to Jake if Jake start rising up and just just start shooting everything up? They just gonna blow y'all over if the Lord allow but the Lord ain't gonna allow them to completely exterminate us because that's why we still here now.
That's right.
We should really all be dead, to be honest.
Very true, especially with how everything's polluted.
Right. Oh, all our sins and all, and like you said, how everything's polluted. How the hell we still living? We breathing in metal for air, man. God damn, I mean, the chemtrails.
Seen some black chemtrails as well.
You seen some they got black chemtrails. How the hell you still alive? They constantly shooting Jake up with vaccinations. How the hell are we still alive? That's just spiritual. But people are not, this I'm talking to Jake specifically because heathens, Esau heathens and all them are not supposed to be spiritual. So it is what it is. But it's like, God, people are not spiritual. So when they go through things, they can't handle it. And then they wonder why they can't handle it. And why they going through what they're going through. Because of your mindset, because of what you're doing. You talk about going over there, taking up arms, this and that, and you sitting on your ass, man. Do it. I want to see you get gunned down, man.
Yeah, be like any other nigga that gets gunned down.
Right.
I'm trying to find that one scripture.
Okay. Well, I got this one here. It's Romans 8. It is Romans 8 and 8. It says, So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God or Yahweh. And that's why they are how they are. That's why we don't try to wake up every black man, woman, and child. Because they fleshly. And that's a fleshly thought, trying to wake up every black man, woman, and child. And to a degree, we can understand where you coming from, because I mean, at the what Jake doesn't want to see our people, or at least what Jake in the truth or in the doctrine, somewhat, even these other Israelite camps. They just want to see our people, get right, and we do too, and that's why we understand we've been
at the bottom for the long
exactly,
time.
and it's it's about time, that Jake is really starting to get tired of it, and we understand where y'all coming from. At the same time, not every Jake is gonna make it, because we don't want no grimy ass niggas up in our camp, man. At the same, Jake is our enemy right now, man.
Yep. Because, actually, let me get that one scripture right. I found it.
Okay.
Because our people, you just can't do nothing for them. Our people follow right behind Esau. And the more you try to make our people successful in this place, the more they tend to act like Esau, really. because they've been around Esau too long. Our people act more grimy as they go along, whether it's for better or worse. And by better or worse, I mean the better they do in the society, they still grimy, or the worse they do in the society is still grimy.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
So I got this one scripture, which is Malachi 4:1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud." Yeah, this not talking about just Esau. That's talking about our people as well, because our people are proud in this place. It's talking about our people, Esau, and everybody else that's even proud in this place. In other foreign countries, it doesn't not matter. All the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day cometh. So like, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts. That it shall leave them, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So so the Lord planning on killing every foul corruption. He's going to cleanse not only just this place, but he's going to cleanse the people too.
And the whole earth.
Right, he's going to cleanse the whole earth of this wickedness, and rightfully so. Because we don't want to deal with this mess.
Yeah, hell, the earth is tired of it. You know, the earth can't even rest.
Exactly.
You know, that's why all these crazy natural disasters are. You notice it's been really, really warm. You know, you get them real cold days.
Yep.
But then it's really warm for January.
Yep.
And if you notice that every time they talk about end of the world events, you know, they always mentioning global warming.
Mm-hmm.
And Antarctica is way too warm for Antarctica. You know, it's not supposed to be that warm. The shit is melting over there.
It's mostly grass now.
It's like grass. It's cold there, but it's warmer than a lot more warmer than usual.
Right.
It's a lot warmer than usual here.
Supposed to be.
Right. And you know, these are just end time prophecies, man.
Yep.
You know, these are just end time prophecies.
Yep.
You get this last scripture real quick. Romans 8:9. It says, "But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit." That's talking about the elect. And you know, and the Lord willing, the elect. You know, we're Lord willing, we the elect. Yeah, it says, "If so be that the spirit of Yahweh dwell in you, not if any man have not the spirit of Yahweh Shah, he is none of his." See, so if you don't, let me see. Yeah, if you're not you know, in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah, you're not none of his, man. That means you're gonna be destroyed.
Yep.
You're gonna have to be brought back right.
Which means if you're not having the spirit of the Lord with you, or just even His protection, you're not safe.
You're right.
The Lord allows who He wants.
Right.
And he could sure as hell get rid of you.
Yep. That's all it.
When you go out into war with no protection, you're not good. You're basically going out in war naked, while the other men have armor. What you want to do to them? They got armor that can protect them. You have none. So if you get hit, you're done.
Yep.
And that's a lot of these people out here. So that's why these people are going to die a horrible death.
Yep. And hey, that's all there is to it.
Yep.
Shalom.
Shalom.